Let's Junk More Journey moves into a new RV yet again. This and much more. What is up, blind viewers? All right, it's time to do the weekend wrap-up. That's right. I take the weekends off because I have more things to do than just YouTube. So the weekend is mine. So I got to get caught up. So I figured I might as well get you caught up as well. So we're going to talk about all kinds of people. Yes, we're going to talk about Let's Junk More Journey. We're going to talk about Yo-Yo Max 12. Box Truck Corey, Heatseeker Bus, an update on Lolapalooza, and a whole lot more. That's right. This and more. Well, we got a lot of stuff to get into, so what am I sitting here for? Let's get at it. All right, before we get started, how about some shameless self-promotion? That's right. Don't forget to like, share, click the notification bell, subscribe, all that happy hoopla. And don't forget, every Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Thursdays, come on over for Thirsty Thursdays. We all have lots of fun. Cool group of people hanging out. So join us, will you? All right, let's continue with the video. All right, let's start with some food. That's right, Yo-Yo Max 12. Yo-Yo Max made some creamy pesto pasta. That's right. No, she didn't open the bag of stuff and dump it in and add water. No, she made everything herself. Pretty cool recipe. And she actually did a little long distance collab with Totally Kathy. She made a dish. Kathy made a dish. So go on over, check out Yo-Yo Max, and watch her little pesto recipe. And she leaves a link to Totally Kathy's video. So go check them out. It's a 2-for-1, folks. It's a 2-for-1. What are you waiting for? All right, now let's go over and see what the insane chef is doing. He's always up to no good. Nah, just kidding. Chef is actually giving you some back-to-school tips. That's right. It's back-to-school time, folks. All the little kiddies are heading back to get their learn on. Well, the chef got some tips to make some quick, easy meals before, after, during school, lunches, all that good stuff. Chef, go check him out. Who'd have thought it? The chef. Back to school stuff. Go see what he got to say. All right, let's hit the Mississippi River with Saucy, the towboat chef. That's right. She is making some taters on this one. That's right. She's cutting up some tater wedges, throwing them in the oven with all kinds of goodies on them. But she's been busy, and there's a couple other videos that I had to get caught up on. She made some gumbo, part 1 and part 2, and some other stuff. But, yeah, in this one, pretty cool. She shows you a little thing that's on the shore. It's actually this giant sculpture. It's, you got it's a pair of legs diving, and it's just the legs sticking up at it. It's hard to just, you got to go check it out to see it. It's pretty cool, though. So go over and check out Saucy. See what she's cooking up, and go check out that wild statue that she shows. Cool shit, man. Saucy, traveling towboat chef. All right, let's swing over right here in my home state of Pennsylvania. That's right. It can only be one person. Helga from Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking. She's showing us how she makes fried green tomatoes. Now that's cool and all. You got to go check it out for that. But she dropped some knowledge on us. A little bit of surprise. That's right. She's famous. Not just YouTube famous, folks. She's going to be on the TV. That's right. Helga made it to the picture box. That's right. Local channel up her way. Channel 28. There's a little show. It's called PA Live. It is broadcast in the northeastern and central Pennsylvania area. That's right. They got a hold of Helga. She's going to do 2 cooking segments. Awesome. Awesome stuff. And who better than Helga to represent PA with a cooking channel? You go, girl. Congratulations. Break a leg and knock 'em dead and all other, stuff they say. Helga, I'm telling you, she's on the picture box. She's famous. All right, we're getting done with this food stuff. It's making me hungry and I won't be able to finish this video. So let's talk about our wheeled wonders. All right, let's go over and check out Neil from No Legs, No Problem TV. All right, now Neil, he did his little, as they call it, the shakedown run of his new to him trailer. Yeah, he's had it for a while. He got rid of his teardrop and he's got this one now. And yeah, a while back, he went ahead and, kind of made some changes and made it cool for him and for the accessibility part for him so he could use it easily. He did all that part. But now it's time to take it out on, let's say, his maiden voyage. And he's going to take it out and see how this works, how that works, and how it is actually living in it. And the other things he needs to tweak and change, to make it to his liking. So go over and check out Neil as he does his shakedown run and see how much stuff he has to tweak, or if he's happy with it the way he is. Check him out. No Legs, No Problem TV. All right, let's swing over to see what Less Junk, More Journeys up to. Now, these guys ain't the typical wheeled wonders, because they got lots and lots of money, apparently. When I first started watching these guys, they were in a big old Class A. Then they got rid of that, and they got their little Airstream, and then now they just got rid of that thing, and they're moving out of the Airstream into a fifth wheel. Now, they love this Airstream, but I guess with the onset of the new baby, I guess they figured, we need more room. So, yet again, they're moving. I mean, they got property, they're digging out stuff out behind Mama's house, and then they got the little parking spots all laid out, and they built a little deck they pull up, and he swings it down, and there's a little deck there, and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, it isn't like the typical wheeled wonders where they're, sitting around in a little circle in the desert or driving all over here and there willy-nilly and hanging out at Walmarts and stuff like that. No, these guys, they got some scratch because they're spending money all the time. So it just goes to show you just can't see one or two of these wheeled wonders and say, they're all like that, because they're not. Just like any other community, it takes all kinds. But yeah, out of the Airstream that they love so much, into the fifth wheel. Yeah, they're painting it and doing all kinds of stuff. It's the big move. Nate and Marissa, Less Junk, More Journey. Spending that money. Hey, you only live once, right? All right, let's go see what one of the Canadian nomads is up to. No, not Line Screw. This, Box Truck Corey. All right, now Box Truck Corey had a solar fail. That's right. He has a pretty decent solar setup, but he was having some issues. And he goes over why. And here is the deal. It's a good lesson learned, I think. Now, often I catch myself doing this too, even here at home. Something goes wrong and you go, let me search around and see what I got laying around the house we can fix this with. Instead of taking a trip to the store and all that, let me go down to the basement and see if I got a screw, a nut, a bolt washer, whatever, some wire. We'll make it do, right? Yeah, we can fix it. Well, that's what Corey did. He was like, I had these connectors for the battery, so I used them. Didn't have the right crimper, but I used some. So he learned the hard way that it's not always good to just grab what you got laying around. Sometimes, no, scratch that. All the times, especially when you're out there living like that. My suggestion is go get the shit that you need. And even if you got to spend some money on a tool, if you don't have anybody you can borrow from, go get what you need and do it right. It'll save you lots of time and headache in the long run. Because again, it's like him. He wasn't near a store at the time, and what he had laying around, and he didn't want to spend the money, and he didn't want to spend the time to go get the stuff. So, yeah. But if you are out there in the middle of wherever, whether it be the woods or the desert or whatever, it's good to have the real stuff, even if you do have to drive to go get it or get a ride to go get it. But, yeah. So go over and check out Box Truck Corey, and don't just take my word for it. Listen to Corey. He'll show you why it's better to have the right shit and not just to wing it. All right, now let's go over and check out a family of wheeled wonders. That's right, full tiny house. All right, these guys were out camping, and they were parked right next to a horse trail. And lots of people were coming in with their trucks, pulling horse trailers and unloading their horses, and they were actually walking right by their campsite and going to the trail that's through the woods. Well, a lady came over, and Dana started talking about she had horses and all that other stuff, and they were talking to the lady, and the lady actually said, "Hey, kids want to ride?" So they put their bike helmets on and climbed up. The lady had them on lead, but she let the kids go ahead and ride the horses. Pretty cool, I think. Pretty damn awesome. They were in a pretty cool campsite actually too. So go over and check out Full Tiny House. Beautiful animals. Aren't horses gorgeous animals? Big giant beasts. But yeah, the kids, I bet they had a blast. That's pretty awesome though. Nice lady. And the kids get to ride the steed. That's right. So go over and check out Full Tiny House. All right, now let's talk about another Canadian. See, now if I was thinking, I should have talked about Pierre from Heatseeker Bus, right after Box Truck Corey, right? Yeah. See, I should have been like Steph. I should have been reading notes. Then I wouldn't have got off track, and I could have just made this flow. See, I learned something through all this mess anyway. But anyhow, Pierre from Heatseeker Bus, he got his bus up and running and was out on its maiden voyage. He went out, he was fishing and camping and had a good old time. Had lots and lots of fun, but on his way home, he ran into some engine problems. Said it was losing power and sputtering and everything. He did manage to make it home. He thought he had it figured out. Changed the fuel filter, took it out for a test run. Nope, wasn't a fuel filter. And he left us hanging. We don't know what's going on. But anyway, go over and check out Heatseeker Bus. If you haven't watched his maiden voyage and his little excursion when he was out and about, having a good old time, fishing and fun, go check that out. And then you got to come back and check it out to see if you figured out what's wrong with the bus. And if he got it fixed and if he's going to be able to go on a second trip. Come on, Pierre. You're leaving us all in suspense here, buddy. Go check him out. Heatseeker Bus. All right, let's pop over to my buddy's house. That's right. She's a part-time wheel wonder. She does it on the weekends and whenever she gets vacation time and stuff. But Lola from Lost on Land again, she just put out the info, all the details for, that's right, this year's Lolapalooza. Everything is in the works. Everything is ready to go. But she has a little update. So, if you are one of the people that are going to be attendance there or plan on being in attendance there or not sure and still trying to make up your mind, go on over to Lost on Land again and check out her latest video where she goes through a whole bunch of the details and all the up-to-date things and this and that and all the stuff you need to know to keep you apprised on this year's Lolapalooza. So go over and check out Lola. Lost on Land again. Man, that girl's always lost. We gotta get her a compass or some kind of GPS something. I don't know. She'll figure it out. Speaking of Lolapalooza, we got Papa Texas. That is right. Papa Texas is over at Cooper Lake, where Lolapalooza is going to be held there in Texas. So, Papa is kind enough to go walk around, stroll around, and film and give you a little tour. So again, if you're planning on going or you haven't made up your mind yet, go over and check out Papa. He gives you the tour. Might help make up your mind. And if you're already got your spot picked out and already booked and reserved, well, he just might show it to you. Papa. Not just anybody's Papa. Papa Texas. Yeah. All right, now we got Frugal RV Gal. She's getting stronger. That's right. She's out on a dog walk, taking a hike, and listening to her her workout app yell at her. But yeah, Frugal has been doing a a video a day here in August. She's doing a little challenge. So go over, show her some love and support as she tries to get through this month of doing a video every day. I'm sure she wouldn't mind an extra view or two. So go over and give her some support. Real cool lady. Awesome person. It only takes a couple minutes. So go over and check out Frugal. See how she's doing as she tromps around. And, yeah, get yelled at by her workout app. Give them hell, Frug. All right, let's switch gears a little bit here and go over and check out Jumping Off the Cliff. Very, very interesting video. And the one before it, too. But I always enjoy his videos. He always does a pretty good job, I think. They're always well done, and he speaks well and always tells a good story. But anyway, Jumping Off the Cliff. Go over and check him out. He has been train hopping. That's right. He's hopping on freight trains and getting a ride. Well, he wound up going to a, getting stuck in a train yard where they were uncoupling trains and everything, so he had to bail. And he wound up going and booking a room at a hotel. Oh, but when he got there, no, it wasn't a hotel. He didn't look at the sign very good. It was a hostel. But he said he had a blast. You know, he's in there in bunk beds with a bunch of other people. But yeah, they had a blast. He said it was a great time. So he jumped off the train, went and hung out at the hostel. They did a bar crawl. So it was just all kinds of good fun, man. Yeah, and he wound up, you know, catching an Amtrak back home and everything. But very cool video. Very, very well done. Very cool story. So definitely, I highly suggest and recommend Jumping Off the Cliff. Very cool video. Go check it out. Crazy shit too, man. Jumping on freight trains. But yeah, very cool story. And I was listening. I was like, oh man, this kind of sucks. How does your trip end? But it ended in fun. Check it out. Jumping Off the Cliff. All right, let's wrap this one up with Carolina Tony. That's right. Good old Carolina Tony, which I had the pleasure of meeting up with in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. We hung out for the day. Really cool dude, man. Really cool dude. I had a blast. I'm glad I got that opportunity. But go over and check him out. He's at a dime museum. He said it's the only one left. But yeah, it's this place pretty much full of oddities. Some pretty cool stuff though. And I mean, I'm kind of weird and freaky, so I like that stuff. But yeah, go over and check out Carolina Tony and some weird oddity stuff, man. All kind of medical devices and shrunken heads and weird taxidermy and yeah, weird shit, but cool. Carolina Tony. Well, I hope you found that little weekend wrap up helpful and informative. And I'm going to leave you with this. I find it quite amusing myself when some of these nomads, these van dwellers, these RVers, or as I like to refer to them as the wheeled wonders, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them say that, hey, why do I want to go to work and spend all that time in an office somewhere working? I want to be out here living free, out here seeing stuff and doing stuff. Why waste all that time at work? So I find it funny that, you know, why do I want to go to a job and work 8 hours a day for $10, $11, $12 an hour when I can spend at least 20 hours a day, you know, making YouTube videos, holding the camera, running around, filming stuff, thinking of things to talk about, and then sitting in my RV all day long in front of the laptop or the computer, editing away. That's right. Spending the entire day not out and about, living free and enjoying your life, like you said. Nope. You may not be chained down in an office or a restaurant or wherever your workforce may be, but you're chained down to your laptop editing for YouTube for what? 5 cents an hour? Yeah. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But I know one thing. If we have learned nothing from all this drama that has been recently going on, we should have learned one thing. Be self-sufficient. Take care of your damn self and stop relying on other people to hand you money, and you won't wind up in this mess. This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.